Alright, so first off, is this our rip-off Johnny Gat? That's what the first big problems I have with this trailer. None of the old characters at all, except for maybe the playa, but we don't know about that, are returning. And we got this dude over here. He looks like a rip-off Johnny Gat. He doesn't look very cool. And he has a weirdo pink, purple, little femboy helmet that you'll see later in the trailer.
The bar?
Yep. Here it comes.
And I got the dealer. Nina, they're heading your way. They're here.
You should have eyes on the merchandise.
I sure do.
Was that a gunshot?
Yeah, they shot the dealer.
That is so unprofessional.
Is allowed. Can we do this?
We can't afford not to.
Alright, so as everybody knows, the characters. Why does the rival gang look more like a gang? They're actually repping their colors. I'm guessing this would be their headquarters right here, Panteras. Their headquarters is yellow. They rep themselves. Their cars match their style. Big, rowdy, muscly. Their gang makes sense. But as everybody knows, these kids, these new saints, look like a bunch of college kids. At least in Watch Dogs 2, the group that looks like a college kids, DeadSec, you know, at least they had some type of unique style, and they were unique in themselves, where they were actually pretty cool characters. I like them more than Aiden Pierce. But that's besides the point. These characters just seem boring to me. Yeah, they've cracked a few jokes here and there. I think the first one had me chuckle a little bit, but that's probably because I was in denial when the first time I watched this trailer. But yeah, these characters look stupid. Their character designs don't even have, half of them don't even look like they have purple on them. It just doesn't look anything good. It reminds me of, I wouldn't want to compare it to Fortnite because that's what everybody's been comparing it to. I think a more realistic comparison would be like APB Reloaded, maybe, just on steroids.
Nina, you good? Yeah, let's do it. Great. Whenever you're ready, Kevin.
What are you guys thinking for dinner tonight? How about my whole thing is chili?
Now this is the start of the silly stuff. This is why I went out the denial phase and just like, okay, what the heck is this trailer? Why do we have this weirdo helmet? I'm guessing there's some history with it. You can see a bullet hole up in the top right of his ear over there. But why do we have this helmet? This doesn't really match with gangs, other than what was that stupid cyber gang in Saints Row 3. But this is not what we wanted. We wanted the roots. We wanted our basic, well, maybe even more complex in today's day and age, gang on gang warfare. 3 to 4 gangs. That would have been so fun, so good. We want our inner storylines of internal struggles. We want to know what's happening with the gangs. We want a good story that really gets us immersed. We want some heavy hitters like Carlos's death, or the Ronin's downfall in Saints Row 2. We do not want anything that looks like APB Reloaded on steroids.
Hey guys, what you got in there? Oh, stolen Marshall MDI-101 M9 multi-rocket shoulder launchers. Nice. My buddies and I have been looking all over town for those. Have you been hoarding? See, we need them for our startup. It's a criminal empire kind of. After him!
Now, right here, it looks like they just ripped it straight from Just Cause. As everybody knows, Just Cause is basically an action movie. This is what this trailer looks like. This did not look like Saints Row. I feel like it would have been better if, well, who knows, this game is probably going to be nothing like Saints Row, but if this was a Saints Row game, if this was a reboot, they could have made it similar to, say, what's the game called? Similar to the Def Jam Fight for NY intro, as many should remember if you've played the game. What happens is that in this intro trailer, every type of fighter and all that, gang, whatever, they start walking in, and I think that would have been a cool trailer concept. You have the big three gangs walk in, they're having a gang fight, and then you got the Saints walking, you know, and then they take the show. That would have been an epic trailer. But no, we got this. We got goddamn Just Cause action movie looking bullcrap. No offense to Just Cause, that is a great game, other than I guess 4.
Kevin!
Now, if I could rewind just a little bit. These character designs, I know they don't look really good right here, but we got your generic buff Asian dude, okay? Seems like it's in every game now, ever since, like, what, Sleeping Dogs. You got your nerdy black dude in the back. If we're following tropes, he's most likely going to go take the Netflix route and end up being gay at some point in the story, which nobody's going to care about. You got this, I'm guessing, Middle Eastern, maybe Southeast Asian lady. I guess that's new, but still, she looks like she came straight from college. She looks like a hipster. She looks like Dead Second APB Reloaded on steroids. Yeah, these character designs look dumb. And then we're gonna see another character design.
Asshole!
And then you got your what looks like every single girl in 2021 right now. So you got your generic, strong woman with a shortcut haircut. Not saying there's anything wrong with strong women. It just seems like the trope nowadays. Okay, I'm just saying. Every girl looks literally the same in every single game now. They're either beautiful Japanese made women, they're this woman right here, or they are like old strong women. No offense to those, but it's generic. And most of all, none of these characters look like Saints. None of them scare me. If these dudes were to walk into my house at night, say they were the Saints, I would laugh my booty off and then bust their kneecaps with a shotgun. I'm sure this has a lot of people confused as to if there's a player. So, yeah. With this character right here, just looking at the screen like this, you would think, oh crap, that's the main character. We can't create a character. They had to go on their Twitter and announce, hey, yeah, you can create your characters. Sorry we didn't show that in the trailer. My bad. It really just shows how trash their marketing is. Let's look at some other things. So we can scroll down here. New city, new Saints. So I guess that just basically confirms we're not getting any returning characters. No Julius, no Dex, no Carlos, no Shawnee, no Pierce, no Gat, no Lynn, no nothing. Aren't you guys excited? IGN over here not knowing what the heck they're talking about as usual. This brand new Saints Row trailer just dropped. It is full of all the over-the-top action set pieces you could hope for. No. Never cared about over-the-top action set pieces unless you play Just Cause. You're doing, what, GTA heists.
I had to show you the new Saints Row. As a developer, one of the most exciting things you get to do is to unveil your new game that you've been working on so hard. So,
well, I guess that's tough because your new game is going to flop.
to check out a whole new city, a brand new cast of characters, but with the criminality and over-the-top sort of tone that we're known for. Take a look at Santo Eliso and the new Saints.
Oh yeah, with this new city, I kind of wish that we had this more city-like setting. We don't usually get a lot of those other than like what GTA 4, APB Reloaded, and I guess Crackdown. But other than that, it's usually just mostly country. I mean, GTA 5, you could say that's an exception, but that still has a lot of country compared to the city. But of course, we had to get this this out of the middle of nowhere desert city. Let's at least hope that the city part of this game is good. I don't want no trash Steelport again, and I definitely would love to see Agents of Mayhem type style driving. Other than that, like, man, guys, we're giving away the classic Saints Row the Third. So cool. What the F were you? What the F are these character designs? Really? What about that screams gangster? What were you expecting? Baggy clothes and chain necklaces? The 2000s are dead, dude. No one dresses like that anymore. The take a tip from modern rap. Is it that hard? I could tell that some of these replies in here, like, these are new players. Like, these players started playing with, like, Saints Row 3, maybe even 4 came out. And they're probably thinking, man, this is going to be the great goddess game in the world because it's, like, the best of both worlds. Right, guys? Right, guys? For example, I don't understand this upset, English. Just be happy that Saints Row is back. We all thought we were never ever even going to get another game in the series, and yet y'all are upset over a dang trailer that doesn't include gameplay. By the way, don't listen to the haters and do not scrap anything. Yeah, the haters are the OG fans. At least most of them. Of course, there's the GTA soy boys who are gonna crap on Saints Row no matter what and call it a GTA clone no matter what. But I agree with this dude Calvin Slater. This is not Saints Row. These characters don't look like Saints Row. The rival game looks more like Saints Row, and they're not even repping the same colors. They look like actual gangsters, as I stated before, and many other people have stated before. Okay? We're in the middle of nowhere, which we don't even know if it's going to be a good city. I doubt it is, but it might be good for driving. The 13 seconds of gameplay that we did see looked alright at best. The game's graphics, though, look like they came straight out of Watch Dogs 2. No offense, but they do not look that good. The cinematic didn't even look that good, to be honest. No old characters. Yeah, duh. It's a reboot. Force exclusivity. What? Doesn't look like Saints Row? Have you played a Saints Row? Well, no, duh, it doesn't have none of the characters. Doesn't mean it can't have any of the old characters. I mean, we still have Captain Price. We still technically have Gaz. We're going to get Ghost. Oh, wait, actually, no, we do have Ghost. We have Soap. Like, what point are you trying to make here? Call of Duty rebooted Modern Warfare. Got, like, what, 3, 4 of its new characters back? I mean, old characters back? Come on. Drace Domino. Holy crap, there's a bunch of 18 pluses in here. Seriously, all the people whining that this doesn't look serious enough need to just stick to GTA. Look away face. World eyes face. Whatever. The humor and goofiness is what gave Saints its charm. It's what stopped it from being a clone and gave it its unique identity. Y'all take yourselves way too seriously for clowns. Okay, this is what I have to say about this. Saints Row 1 and 2 were still hilarious without taking themselves too seriously, okay? They had some of the funniest moments in free world gaming that I've ever seen. I think Saints Row 1 and 2 are funnier than Saints Row 3 and 4 will be, because they are not forced. The jokes in Saints Row 1 and 2 feel natural, okay? So what you're saying is that what gave it its charm didn't come in until like 3 or 4 came out, which is not true. Our character creator is bigger and better than ever. Yeah, it better be. Xbox, I love you, but shut up. Now this comment is hilarious. Can we get more diversity in games like GTA? they'll like to go run over a bunch of diverse people, ranging from children to mothers and characters to animals to every ethnicity, overtly gender diversity. It makes killing so much more fun. And then you got the pansies in the comments, you know, it always happens. I see a lot of stuck-up SR2 fans crying, saying this isn't cool. Y'all gotta realize this ain't 2008 anymore. And the gaming landscape is different from then and now. They also have to appeal to the newer fans who haven't heard of the series at all. If they had just made another Saints Row 2 looking game, it could even stand ground with a game like RDR2. Please, this one time, look for it and stop looking back. Oh boy, oh boy. It's not the fact that we're looking back, or at least I'm gonna say for myself and my brother. He's asleep right now, so I would love to have him on this video, but it's not the fact that we're looking back. I would love to see an evolution of Saints Row 2 into the newest console generation, okay? That would be beautiful, okay? That would be greatness. But no, they're giving us over the top. Once again, we don't want over the top. We want gang warfare. We want an evolution of this. We want the best story we could get with some of the best gameplay, best driving mechanics, best combat mechanics ever, okay? But they can't give us that. Gosh dang it. Sleeping Dogs from 2012, 2011 looks better than this game. Come on. 8 years. I waited 8 years for Fortnite and Sunset Overdrive's purple. Based on the comments, I see players have forgotten Saints Row 2 was also over the top and goofy. Just like this. Gamers will have no idea what they truly want. But anywho, get hype, let's go. What the heck? Somebody's never played Saints Row 2, or even a matter of fact 1. The most over the top thing that happened in Saints Row 2 is that you played that zombie video game. Or what, you blew up one of the Ronin's buildings and that was it. That was the most over the top thing that happened, okay? There's nothing extremely goofy about the game, because the jokes, they even take themselves too seriously, as I said before. They fit in the context of the conversation that any character was making, whether it was the player talking to Carlos or Gat humoring Pierce. SR2, as Sean R says, SR2 was serious and gritty. Either you never played it, or you're mixing up 2 with Saints Row 3 and 4. Alright, so many of these people are saying, rebooting. What part of that did you not understand? It's a reboot. If Modern Warfare rebooted its game, and then ended up being Advanced Warfare with the Modern Warfare name attached to it, do you think anybody would like that? It's almost completely the reason why nobody likes this reboot right here. It has none of the returning characters. It doesn't even have purple accents or any gang accents in the title. You don't really see purple on the characters almost the whole time, except for like what? Eli's glasses, the dude's helmet. I think both of the girls don't even have purple on at all. I don't know why people just can't make sense of this. This comment I agree with very much. They should have just remade Saints Row 2 instead of whatever garbage this is. Just goes to show Volition was never listening despite being implied they were. And I agree with this comment heavily, as I'm sure a lot of OG Saints Row fans know. In Saints Row 1, basically, Julius, I think he was supposed to die in an alleyway, but instead, he was running away in this alleyway. And this created a cliffhanger ending, and Saints Row 2 was actually accidentally made. And accidentally one of the best free roll games ever, other than the driving. Yeah. So Saints Row 2 was actually a fluke, and it ended up being one of the best games ever made. Volition, though? I can agree with this comment. They don't really listen. I think fans have been asking for a return to form ever since maybe Saints Row 3, like maybe towards the end of the life cycle of that game, or whenever the Saints Row 4 trailer dropped. They're asking for a return to form for, like, what, 8 years? 8 years? And Now we have trash. We have a game that will probably not be fun. I hope it's fun. I don't even see myself getting it, but I hope it's fun. And I also agree that Saints Row 2 should have just been remastered. Maybe 1 and 2. Remaster that game. Volition gets their money. They actually make this new Saints Row reboot. And then we get possibly a better game. Or, well, with more money, it wouldn't really change much. But who cares? I think it would have been a great business plan. Now, I'm not all too sure about business. But if they remastered Saints Row 1 and Saints Row 3, evaluated the sales. Which one sold more? Which one sold less? Which one had more critical reception? Which one had less critical reception? Take the one that sold the best and had the most critical reception, and then remake or reboot the games off of that. Think about what the fans liked from those games, improve on it, whatever they didn't like, change up, or make better. So I see this picture in the replies, and now we can actually see some purple. Well, Kev on the left, he just looks straight up pink other than his headphones, the only purple. We got our boss character, I'm guessing, I don't know. She got a purple hoodie on, purple shirt, that's it. We got Eli. I don't know what happened to his purple glasses, but now he's got his... What the heck is this outfit, bro? Okay. Everybody else looks like they could possibly be associated with some type of otherworldly game. Eli looks like a straight up dork, okay? He looks straight up nerdy. What is this outfit? Bro got the... I don't even know what those pants are called. He got the suit on with no tie. He got a goddamn bow tie. He got weirdo pattern on there. He looks stupid. And then you got this girl on the right over here repping a whole nother gang, it looks like. These character designs, they are stupid. Whoever sat down and made this Saints Row reboot needs to honestly think, well, everybody a whole at Volition needs to sit down as a whole and think, what the heck have they made? I understand if they want to make a completely different game, but don't slap Saints Row on there. Don't lead us on for what felt like ever. I think it was like, 2019, they're in deep development for reboot of the franchise. I think that's what they said. And then this is what they give us. I cannot believe I really got myself hyped over this game. I am thoroughly disappointed in how they could have messed this game up so bad. And I know there's going to be a lot of people who probably don't agree with me because I'm an old Saints Row 2 fan. I'm just a whiny little SR2 fan. I just complain about it not being goofy and over the top when it's literally known for. Yeah, just because something's known for something doesn't mean that it's a good thing. These games were originally about gang warfare. Now it's just known for crazy over-the-top bullcrap that most of the player base doesn't like. Actually, I wouldn't even say most, I'll say half. Because the other half is a bunch of new players. And I don't know if I threw shade at any of these new players. If I did, I didn't mean to. But a lot of y'all don't understand that. With this divide, it really makes for an odd situation for Volition. But I think whatever this Saints Row is, if they pull it off right, possibly I think what they were trying to do is that they're just trying to make a game for both audiences. So we got gang warfare, but we also have some of the over-the-top set pieces. But most of the old player base doesn't like that. If I want over-the-top set pieces, I'll go play GTA. If I want a straight-up action movie, I'll go play Just Cause. If I want to say gang warfare, this is where I'll come. Saints Row, realistic gang warfare, the fun stuff. But they couldn't capture that.